Original sin, but you will label me in the cold. Say you lay in my skin, you can only talk with the insult. I've lessened discretion in my depression and interval. My quest to annihilate, my mission quite literal. I am a criminal, I am the beast, a product of your lies, oppression and deceit. I am the culmination of such a crooked nation. I shall sanctify your death, your soul salvation. I am a criminal, I am the beast, a product of your lies, oppression and deceit. I am the culmination of such a crooked nation. I shall sanctify your death, your soul salvation.
That's enough. That's enough. Alright, y'all. That song is actually specially chosen by myself and Mr. Blackie-chan, who is, of course, on the off-screen.
Woo woo.
We're actually, okay, I mentioned before I want to talk about Gambit in my collection, but you know what? Me and Mr. Chan, as we've mentioned before, is our favorite Marvel character. We want to talk about some Gambit. The movies, the speculations, who's playing them, who's not, the past things, the toys, this, that, and the other things. We want to talk about some Gambit. Alright? So, let's get into that. Let's start with the toys. Alright. Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. Yes, we should. You know what? There's a lot of toys. There's a lot of toys to go through.
A lot of Gambit to talk about.
A lot of Gambit to talk about. You know what? Let's just start here with this. Now, I want to ask you, what's the difference between these two? You see them? Yeah, what's the difference? On the front, nothing. It's the back that's the difference. There we go. The back has difference. This one came out in 1992. This one came out in 1993. Alright, so guess what? This one came first. This is the first time Gambit appeared as an action figure. Guess what I got? It's the second time Gambit appeared as an action figure. Doesn't look very familiar. They keep screwing Gambit over. Everybody, Marvel fans, I know, Mr. Chan knows, we all know, Gambit keeps getting the shaft. And I'm not talking about his bow staff either. What do we want to really get into about Gambit? What is it that we are really want to talk about?
I'll talk about how he's badass for not having fucking Superman type strength or speed. You don't need power and speed when you got perfection.
Ha! I like it. Perfection. Gambit is perfection. Gambit is so awesome that Apocalypse chose him as the Horseman of Death. Wow, isn't that crazy? That's how badass Gambit is. He's the Horseman of Death.
It'd be nice to have a sniper that won't miss and that can throw a rock that'll blow up a damn building.
He's not allowed in Vegas, tell you that damn much.
Nope.
Who's playing Channing Tatum? We were talking about it earlier. You know what? Let's not get into the... You know what? Let's get into the toys, because you know what? That might be a little more relevant and it might help us out here. Alright. From the time when I looked for Toys R Us, I got every action figure that was released of Gambit up till the time that I stopped working there. So from 1992 until 2000, I've got, to my knowledge, every single Gambit that was made available in action figure form. And then a little some. Alright? This was actually, you want to know something? This right here? Gambit. Is it? Light up weapons Gambit. That was actually the first Gambit I actually got. I wish I should have got more. Look at that. Now look at, again, that's how badass Gambit really is. He came in 2 colors. He was released in 2 colors. One of the only ones that was released in 2 colors. Everybody knows how badass Gambit is. Marvel knows. Problem is, general public doesn't know. I don't really understand how he's not getting more attention, more props, more everything. The Marvel Universe, the Marvel fans, fans of comics, there's a reason why Gambit's still around and he keeps coming around. He's got his own, oh, that's what I brought out and I didn't. I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you later on, okay? I'll just put it up, you know what? This is what I'll tell you what it's about, and I'll find it and put it up a little thing. Here. That's right. You don't see it right now, but the very first issue, Gambit, his own series. That's right, gold cover, everything. I got it because you know what? It was there. Gambit first issue. I had to get it. Had to. There it is. It's awesome.
So, tell him.
It's awesome. Gambit. For those who don't know the stories, Mr. Black Chan want to help me with his Gambit's origins. Gambit is a member of the Thieves Guild from Louisiana or New Orleans.
The Bayou.
The Bayou. Born on the Bayou.
He was kidnapped, and he was he was kidnapped by the Thieves Guild, and they kept him, trained him. Gambit ended up saving a little girl, ended up falling in love with. But the bad side of that is that she was an assassin.
She was an Assassin's Guild, yep. And people, that's actually part of the thing. People kind of wonder, is he actually a member of Thieves Guild? By nature and everything, he is registered, so to speak, as a member of the Thieves Guild. But the Assassin's Guild claim him as theirs.
Yeah, he was supposed to marry Belladonna. Her brother Julian got mad, challenged Gambit to a duel. Gambit used his powers when he wasn't supposed to, got banished from New Orleans.
How are you going to use your powers when you're not supposed to, when your powers are, I'm just naturally badass. I can't use my powers, so I might as well just sit here and not do anything. And even then, you can't hit me because I'm so badass. You can't even hit me. I can sit here and do nothing, and you won't hit me. That's how badass Gambit is. He doesn't even really have, he doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to use his powers. His powers are his natural ability.
Yep. If you stripped him from all his powers, he still wouldn't be allowed in the NBA. Because he wouldn't miss. Never.
And what do you do with that? What do you do with that? Anyway. Gambit gets to the X-Men through one of my other favorite characters, Storm. She loses her memory, goes back. She's a member of her own personal Thieves Guild thing. She loses her memory. She runs into Gambit. Gambit saves her. When she regains her memory, she takes Gambit over to the X-Men. And that's the history of how that happened.
Saved her from the Shadow King.
There you go. Apocalypse, of course, in the Age of Apocalypse, chose Gambit as one of the 4 horsemen, as we mentioned before, Horsemen of Death. That's why I can't wait till this movie comes out, The Age of Apocalypse, because you know what? If they don't include Gambit as the freaking Horseman of Death, I have no faith in the comic movies anymore. I have no faith in them if they do not stick with that.
You know, even though it's supposed to be a trilogy, you might not see it in the first, but if it's not in the last, then what's the point of making a Gambit movie if you're not going to do a story? Unless they're just going to rewrite it, because the comic book world does not necessarily mean that's what they have to do in the movie world.
Yeah, there's so many different storylines and stuff, because people love these characters, so they make little this and that. As I've said before, as long as you keep the main details right and consistent, you know what? Whatever. Change a little, they had the adventure over here. They have this adventure over here. They had that adventure over there. Whatever. Deal with toast.
Because it didn't matter that the Kingpin was black. The Kingpin was still the Kingpin.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Even they even went into made a Catwoman movie that was Catwomen exist everywhere. Remember that one? Halle Berry. We'll get to that another time. I want to tell you something really about the collection. As I said, I've already shown you the freaking X-Men versus Street Fighters. I've shown you the Robot Fighters. Here, let's check it out. Robot Fighters. Bam, ba, ba, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. Okay. Let's get another one. Let's see the other one. Power slammers. But you know what? I'm not gonna get into it because I have a lot of them. Okay. Rough fighters. Secret Force weapons. Let's see. Steel mutants versus Bishop. Bishop, who never trusts Gambit, because he knows what Gambit did. He was the leader of what was that team? He was under
Mr. Sinister. He led the Marauders unknowingly to go slaughter the Murlocs.
Yeah, there it is. Basically, yeah. So Bishop didn't trust him because Gambit was slaughtering mutants. Bishop was not happy.
And that's what Marvel did to kill the character of Gambit. Once they released that secret, X-Men said you're not welcome. They tried to do other stories that involved Gambit, tried to give him his own little run. Didn't quite work.
It's because if you're not part of the X-Men, unless you're the Punisher, but that's besides the point. If you're not part of the X-Men, you know, in the mutant world like that, then you get sidelined.
Even though he was a big popular character for not being as strong as everybody else. The only reason why I watched the cartoon is because they had Gambit in it.
Yep. Haha, the animated series. Oh, speaking of which. Wait, this would be the third time Gambit was released. Does it look familiar? But this one was, it's released as classic from the animated series. Does it look familiar? Not given justice.
He had a relationship with Rogue.
Ooh.
That's how you know you're badass.
Rogue, that's why I got Power Slammers Rogue too. That's why I got Rogue X under Street Fighter. Speaking of Rogue, I gotta show you this. I'll actually put up the thing. Alright, now I said I looked for every single Gambit that was released until that time that came in action figure form. And for the most part, I was successful. Except for I looked everywhere. But I'm gonna put this on the screen. This is on from Light Up Weapons. There's this one. It's Gambit. It's over here. Gambit with what's it? Blast throwing action. See that? I could not find that. I tried and tried to find Gambit with blast throwing action. To no avail. I do not have it. Singularly. Oddly enough, Marvel did some. What would be the luck of this? Marvel's famous couples, Gambit and Rogue, and which version is that? Which version would that be? Yeah, blast throwing action. Bam! So in that respect, I got them all.
Tell them.
Yeah, Marvel's famous couples. It was released, let's see, pretty much close to 1997. I love it. Gambit and Rogue. I mean, you know why Gambit's in love with Rogue? This is why. This is my speculation of why Gambit loves Rogue. Wants to be Rogue. Gambit's a charmer. Pretty much, you see him so many times charming the pants off of women.
He can hypnotize you.
But he can't have Rogue. I mean, she loves him. You know, they had their thing. But realistically, because of Rogue's powers, he can't be with her. It's like nobody else can be with Rogue, basically.
Yeah.
But that's why, I think that's why Gambit wants her so much, because he can't have her.
If you tell the kid, don't touch the stove, it's hot. Yeah.
Anyway. I really don't know what else to say. I just want to talk about
Why do you like Gambit, though?
Why do I like Gambit?
What's your reasons?
My reasons. Okay, I'll give you my... First off, he wears a trench coat. I have a trench coat. And I'm a trench coat fan, okay? I love the trench coat. I have my own trench coat. That's one thing. He's a trench coat wearer. Two, he uses the bow staff. I love the bow staff weapon because it's just a basic weapon, you know? It's a stick. One of the easiest weapons to make, find, adapt to, improvise with, okay?
It was your favorite toy as a kid. If you say it ain't, you a lie.
You took a mop handle and you round with it. There you go.
Who didn't want to play ping as a kid? I got a stick. Find me a pole. Ping, 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 ping.
FYI, that's why Donatello is my favorite Ninja Turtle. Oh, another thing that Gambit has that I love, it's in the cards. That's right, he's a card handler. I love card handler. Joker, Gambit, the Mad Hatter, etc. There's several, but card handler characters. I'm a fan.
What I love the best about Gambit is not often shown, but Gambit doesn't need to touch something to charge it up. He can charge it with his eyes, which is the power he used on Julian, Belladonna's brother, which got him kicked out. It's not Gambit's fault that he had a hidden dagger.
Gambit just knew.
He charged it. Oh well. You gonna challenge me to a death fight?
As Captain Jack Sparrow said, that's not much reason for me to fight fair.
Yep.
Anyway, Cajun, he's got his actually adopted, his godmother is a voodoo priestess. She's awesome. She helps Gambit. She guides. She's kind of a guiding light for Gambit. You know, he kind of does that whole shade away and try to not be. She always slaps him back and says, "You boy, you're going to do what you're doing." Like that. She's kind of a, what's the name? It's funny. There's the comparison, because that would be a Calypso in the Pirates of the Caribbean series would be equivalent to what? I'm having brain farts of what her freaking name is now.
Like a Guardian or something like that?
Yeah, because I got I got a whole series. See, that's what I should have caught about. It was the comics that I have. I actually have comics of Gambit, which I decided not to have prepped, but I'll just show you. I'll take pictures and yeah, there you go. Watch.
We'll work it out in the editing room.
Okay, you see all that? That's great and it's wonderful. Any question? You know what? This is what we're gonna do, because there's so much about Gambit we want to talk about. We want to discuss, and at this point, there's so much. We're kind of, I guess, we've been talking about it for a minute before we even started shooting, and you know what? We're gonna put this out, and you can watch this, and then you know what? I would like your guys's, y'all's. Let's talk about Gambit. Come on, talk to us about Gambit.
Why do you like Remy?
Remy le Beau.
And besides, Gambit can cook.
Yup. He's a cook. He can cook the out of, Creole.
Anything.
Probably, yeah, anything.
Him and Jean Grey got in a fight over the Christmas food. Gambit didn't like the fact that it was bland. He said she needed to put a little Cajun in this. That was a funny episode of the animation cartoon. Check it out.
Yeah, I was so glad that they had Gambit in the animation series.
Chef Remy. Awesome.
Isn't that funny that the animated series actually was based on when Gambit was around? It wasn't before. It wasn't with, before. It wasn't the earlier ones. It was when Gambit, Rogue, etc. Well, Gambit was there, okay?
Call that the A-team of X-Men, because everybody on that TV show is still a mainstream in Marvel now. Probably, was Colossus part of that?
Colossus, yes, he showed up occasionally. He wasn't he wasn't on the main.
He wasn't a mainstay.
He wasn't a mainstay, but he was. He made regular appearances, so like that, which is why I'm glad they included him in the movies, because Colossus is, well, he's Colossus.
Yeah. He should be him and Iceman needed more airtime as compared to some of the.
But you know what?
This is about Gambit.
It's no. You know who they're gonna make it all about? The Wolverine. Like as I said before, there's almost every series that comes out has a Wolverine in it. Okay, almost every series. Okay, there's some series that actually have two. They're gonna go with the Weapon X and the Wolverine, or the Logan and the Wolverine, or the Logan and the Weapon X. That's how much attention the Wolverine gets. Not that he doesn't deserve it or anything, but you know, it'd be nice to see Gambit. I guess it's because there's nothing like having bone claws or something. Being unkillable or some shit. I don't know.
Tell you what, I bet you Wolverine wouldn't want to shake Gambit's hand if he was pissed off, huh?
Gambit, let me just go ahead and charge you up there, Wolverine.
Yep. You can be as indestructible as you want, but now, guess what?
If you have no cells left?
Now I got an indestructible bomb.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine, really, if Gambit wanted to destroy Wolverine?
If he just put his hand on his head while Wolverine slept?
Wolverine has no chance, no legitimate chance against Gambit. Realistically, none. Not a chance. Okay? Gambit's luck, his aim, his psychic ability, etc., etc., etc.
He can Jedi mind trick Wolverine into banging his head against a wall, and each brick can be charged. Not enough to kill Wolverine, but just enough to aggravate the shit out of him. Remember, he doesn't have to touch it to charge it.
He's the freaking horseman of death. You don't escape that. I don't care what your mutant ability is. My mutant ability is I can't be killed. Well, until you meet death.
I am death.
I am death. Anyway, let's stop here because I don't want to get this too long at the moment. And I want to hear your guys' inputs and questions, comments, whatever. And we'll talk about some more Gambit because this is not over. Hey, Sherry?
If I was Gambit, I would move to Vegas.
He's not allowed in Vegas.
Come on, mon ami. Now, where's my card? Cajun Strike! Credit card! 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 Royal Flush! See him, mon ami.